Hi, I've just attended an information session here and I am so excited. I want to share this information with you. So I'm going to switch over to the webinar, but it's actually very scary from what I heard, and you will definitely learn so much from this and help so many millions of people, because this information there was just astonishing and we need to do something about it. My name is Johan from Vancouver, Canada. Let us connect and I will show you. The connection is at the end of this video. It's a short video. It's just 4.5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Have a look at that and then we can connect and help you as well. Thank you.
So my life has been really surrounded by medicine, and I went into that career with the aspiration to help people, and I wanted to make a difference. What I noticed was my patients weren't necessarily getting better. They were getting more and more medication. The title of our talk is A Needed Prescription, and it's an interventional approach to dyslipidemia, cardiovascular disease, and metabolic disease, obesity, and diabetes.
There are 600,000 food items in America. 80% of them have added sugar.
Your brain lights up with sugar just like it does with cocaine or heroin. You're going to become an addict.
You end up with one of the great public health epidemics of our time.
By 2050, 1 out of every 3 Americans will have diabetes.
Those diseases are being driven by sugar.
This is the fundamental problem nobody's talking about in society.
We could cure 80% of the problem where they prepare the food in the school.
Tomato paste is a vegetable? Really?
Junk food companies are acting very much like tobacco companies did 30 years ago.
That's been our main response to these problems because essentially, this is what people turn to us in medicine to do. They're looking for a quick and easy solution. And when you look at current statistics, 48% of Americans took at least one prescription medication last month. So, how do we solve these problems? Well, we need to first understand that this does not solve this. There is no amount of medication in the world that will essentially fix what is a dietary and nutritional problem. Higher dietary fiber intake what resulted in a 24 to 56% lower risk of death in men and a 34 to 59% lower risk of death in women. The effects of this product on cardiovascular disease were clinically established. The product was created at Stanford School of Medicine in 1990, and since then there have been studies at the University of Connecticut, Emory University, Columbia University, UCLA, what were the results of those studies? That's what matters, right? In those studies, they were able to demonstrate a lowering of LDL or bad cholesterol of 31%, and also demonstrate an increase of good cholesterol or HDL by 29%. Because in diabetes today, we run out of options. Diabetes is a progressive disease. Essentially, the reduction of cardiovascular risk factors were profound. That's why healthcare providers like myself are recommending these products for our patients. It's a food-based product, a concentrated food-based product, and people feel better because they're getting better nutrition. This product is listed in the physician's desk reference. The effect of this product is profound. So if you are taking insulin, you need to know how to scale back your insulin. You need to have been taught by your healthcare provider how to adjust your insulin, because this product starts to work in the very first day. So you need to be aware that when you use this product, if you are an insulin-dependent diabetic, you're going to see results starting on day 1. And you need to be prepared to not stop the product, but decrease your need for medication. And do that, have a discussion with your healthcare provider if you're on insulin. We know that medication is not the solution. And what we need to understand is, by default, every patient with metabolic disease, overweight, and obesity have situations that they either do not know how to correct or have been unable to correct thus far. And we need to look at nutrition, because this is where the problems are beginning. The alternative is what? Well, when I go to the grocery store, I see the magazines there in the aisles. If they work, they wouldn't be a latest, right? With headlines like this, last year, American Heart Association reporting that fewer than 1% of U.S. teens have the ideal diet. This means that 99% of our teens have a bad diet. Today, people are looking for preventive medicine. They want to prevent the problem. They don't want to wait till they get hit by a train. They don't want to wait till they have a heart attack. And I I hope that you take this information and it's brought you some awareness. So the person that invited you to this presentation cares about you or your influence in the community or on your patients or your family or something. Thank them. Thank them for asking you to review the information and do something beneficial with it. Get your